Good morning, Stampin' friends. Hey, everybody. Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. I am live in my studio this morning. It is dreary here. It is a dreary Pennsylvania day. Gray, no sun, kind of rainy and cold. It's a perfect day to stamp, I say. So if you're here with me, come on in, say hello. It is the last day of gratitude week, you guys, as my nephew would say. Sad. But I will do another one in February when it is still dull and gray and rainy and cold. Hopefully not snowy. So I'll be back in February for Valentine's week. So you can mark your, not February. No. January. We have to do Valentine's before February, right? So we'll be back to do Valentine's week in January. So hello, friends, jealous of my Florida friends. I hope you guys have warm and sun. I really hope that's what's going on down there. We have some friends that are vacationing down in the Keys, and they've sent me pictures of them in the pool, in the sun. And I'm like, as my nephew would say, so hopefully you guys have been able to join me each day this week for Gratitude Week. I've been live every day Monday. And if you're catching the replay, just comment replay so I can come back and say hi to you guys. So we're going to see if everything works okay, because I am very slow with connection today, and that can happen when it is kind of rainy and wet here. So I'm hoping that everything holds tight and we will be able to keep on streaming, because I do have some cool things I want to share with you guys today. So what we're going to do today is my creative escape. So every single month, my friend Connie Heisey and I partner together and we offer a creative escape. So this kind of started because we do Pampered Stamper creative escapes. These are our retreats. They're in person a couple times a year. And we were like, hey, we're only doing this like 3 or 4 times a year. What are we going to do in the middle? So we have a monthly creative escape. It is available by subscription. And so I will be posting the link in the description of the video. So I just want to put this out there that I am doing some evaluation. And as much as it is like paining me to say this, I've been through 2 catalogs that have had price increases. There has been a shipping increase, and I haven't changed a thing. And so I went into this year kind of watching and evaluating, and you guys know everything is more than it used to be after COVID, during COVID, after COVID. And I was like, there's a couple things that I just have to raise the price a little bit, and it kills me. I hate having to do that. But I also have to make sure that I am being financially responsible to myself. And my husband, I call him my financial advisor, is kind of like, hey, you haven't changed anything, but you're doing expedited shipping constantly because the shipping had slowed down. And yeah, so just a couple things, not much. I really did look at this hard. I am going to change shipping just a little bit and not try to use priority as much, because that is an expensive shipping option. So I'm going to try and see if we can get away from that to save a little bit of cash on that end. And I am raising the price of my creative escape. Now it is an 8-card class with $20 in product. So it's going to go up just a smidge. But the reason why I'm telling you guys is because if you're a subscriber, I'm going to keep that price the same. So some of you guys may be subscribing. That means that you have created a subscription so that every month you automatically have your charge. You don't need to worry about everything. I get it. I take care of everything, and you get a lovely kit ready to go every single month. So there is no really even thinking. You hit the easy button. And what I do for my subscribers is every 6 months, you guys get a $25 swag bag of product. So it's winning, right? It is winning. So there is information about the subscription that is going to stay the same in 2024. 2024, you'll see if you're doing it just monthly, like you can just pick and choose, piecemeal it in. If you like one, get it. That's going to have a little bit of a price increase. So any questions about subscription, just hit me up and let me know. Again, you get that $25 goodie bag every 6 months. So yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer there. All right, so we are going to do that class today. It is called Brain Fog Throughout the Year. That's the stamps that I'm focusing on. Ooh, it's been a long week, y'all. So yeah, my brain already is into weekend mode apparently. So throughout the years, the stamp set that I'm using, of course, you can always add that onto your class if you choose. You may already have it and you can use that, or you guys may have something that you can use sentiment wise. So I try to, make it so that you could use something different. Joy's asking, do I do Christmas cards in this, just in the subscription? No, I don't. Now, I'm lying. So I don't do all Christmas cards because I do Christmas cards Stamp-A-Stacks that are available. So those have been happening every single month. August, September, October, November. Those are my Christmas card classes that are available in person and to go as well. So actually information was just emailed about that this morning. Christmas card Stamp-A-Stack. The last one is happening on November 27th. So that's why I don't do Christmas cards. Now this one is called Throughout the Year, right? Which means that there probably is a Christmas scene on the paper. There is a Christmas stamp set, but the entire class is not Christmas, and hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So if you guys have any questions about Creative Escape, message me, let me know. If you have any questions about Christmas Stamp-A-Stack, let me know. We are going to focus on Berry Christmas, and I might give y'all a little sneak peek. I have them done. There's one that I have to tweak just a little bit, but I'll give you a sneak peek of what's coming. So if you are to go and you want that Christmas Stamp-A-Stack, okay, you want that mailed to you, let me know, and I will give you the link so that you can go ahead and get that class. So what else do I have? I have a monthly make and take class coming up as well. I know it's a lot. I have a lot of different things that are happening, but monthly make and takes is always the third Tuesday of the month. Stamp-A-Stack for Christmas is the last Monday of the month. And Creative Escape is always the 5th to the 15th. That's the registration period for that. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Now, Christmas is going away, right? We're not doing them in December. I have some other things planned in December. So, all right, let's go ahead and do a little switcheroo, and we will get stamping with this Throughout the Year class. I am using the Merry, Bold, and Bright paper. So I did a question to some of you guys, and I was like, what do you guys think? Like, where do you fall in on the Merry and Bright designer series paper? So let me know what you guys think of the Merry, Bold, and Bright. I can honestly tell you it is not my first go-to because I'm not usually the bold and bright person. I like more of the regal tones, I think, the neutrals, that type of thing. But I got this paper and I'm like, okay, let's play with it. Let's have a play date. And I was like, oh, this is fun, especially on a gray, dreary day today that we're having. It's fun to get something out that's just bold and bright and different. And I really do like this one. So let's see what you guys think about this designer series paper. All right. I have got lots of lighting on today because, again, super, super dreary here. So quick reminder, as today is the last day of Gratitude Week, I've got my daily prize patrol happening. I've got the grand prize patrol, which means some lucky duck is going to get every project that I made this week. The special class offer ends on Sunday. That is featuring the All About Autumn Designer Series paper. I want to say I maybe have 5 classes left. So if you're on the fence about this, or you want to make sure that you do get yourself that All About Autumn paper, which is sold out, kids, sold out, not getting any more, overdone, end of story. That designer paper is not coming back, but it is included in this class. So make sure that you check that out and sign up because I only have a couple left. Then, of course, I have my adhesive sale. So this is the mix and match, buy 5, get 1 free adhesive. So check your stash. We're heading into Christmas card season, right? So see if you need anything. You can mix and match them. It doesn't have to be all 5 of the same thing. Message me to take advantage of that, okay? Because this is my sale, not Stampin' Up. So I don't want anyone to be confused and wonder why Stampin' Up did not give you a free item, because it's just mine. Then there's my quick reminder about Christmas card Stamp-A-Stacks. November 27th in person. Okay, so if you're local to me, you can come in the morning or in the evening. If you are not local, I do have to go options, and this class will then be held virtually on the 29th. Okay, so let's get rolling, shall we? We are again using throughout the year. It is in the holiday mini catalog on page 61. Some of you guys may have done my, oh my gosh, Debbie Ryder, I'm going to come over there and just hit ya. Debbie says her cards have been done since July. All right, Deb, I'm going to hire you to make my cards because my cards usually get done on December 23rd. So it is always a little stressful when I'm doing my Christmas cards because I wait so long to do them. I don't know why. I think I should do them in July because that would make complete sense, but yet I don't. So anyway, some of you guys may have done my team virtual event. We do those periodically, and this was the stamp set that we focused on. So some of you all may have this one. Perfect set just to run you through the whole year, right? Because you've got birthday, thank you, Easter, all the holidays. All the holidays are repped here. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully I have everything. Now, one thing that I don't have is a ton of paper and a ton of ribbon. Okay, so I was saying that this class is, yes, Sharon, the Stamp-A-Stack for this month will be Berry Christmas. I'm going to do a little sneak peek a little later on here for you guys. So with this class, you're going to get half a pack of the Merry, Bold, and Bright. This is all I have left. Okay, so I have loved on it, definitely. And let's flip it over and see if you can see some of the other patterns. So kind of one side is Christmassy and the other side is going to be a little bit more all occasion, right? So just bright, bold, fun colors. I think these would be perfect for like kids and grandkid birthdays, all that good stuff. So that's what you'll get. Half a pack of the designer paper. You're going to get a pack of these metallic-y discs, and then you're going to get a roll of the iridescent ribbon. This is all I have left of the iridescent ribbon. So we're going to see if it'll get us through this class. Who knows? Then you're going to get everything you need to make the cards you're going to see. And you guys, I went nutso on this class. This is a 12 card class. I know. Normally it's 4 cards to each. I have 6 cards to each for you guys. And I include envelopes as well. And then of course there's a tutorial. Okay. Any questions about that? Let me know. Okay. So we're going to start off here with Poppy Parade. Oh, good. Debbie says she wasn't sure what to do with this paper. Girl, I hear you, because I did not get the stamp set that went with it. So the stamp and the bundle that went with it were like the Christmas light bulbs. And it was just not something that I grabbed, but I did have the paper. And so I'm like, let's do something with the paper, and all occasions seems to work perfectly. So I've got a piece of basic white here. So we're going to glue that down. And again, you guys get all these cards, 2 of each card. So you can keep one and send one. That was how that all started way back in the day. I was like, I had all my friends say, hey, I don't want to send out my cards because they're too pretty. So I was like, well, let's make 2. Keep one, send one. So there's our designer series paper onto a piece of crushed curry. And then we're going to take a little smidgy of ribbon and wrap that around. You know what? I wonder if I want to do something different. Thinking on the fly here, thinking on the fly. I think I am. Let's do something different. Okay, so what I had done on this card was I just wrapped a little bit of ribbon right around there. Of course, I always tack the back, and then I did a tie, a little knot, or yeah, a little knot there. But I kind of like the idea of, you don't see much of the ribbon. So I think I'm going to tie a bow and just glue dot it on there. Something different, right? So we'll add this to our card base. And then we have a bunch of circles. Now, the other thing that I have for you guys too is some of you are like, hey, I already have all that stuff Do you just have a tutorial? Yes, I do. So any class that I offer, you can just get the tutorial because I know a lot of you guys are demonstrators. You may already have all the things. You're like, just tell me what to cut it. So I do have a tutorial for you. So we have got a 2 3/8 punch, a 2-inch punch, and a 1 3/4. Flirty Flamingo, we're going to stamp that with our thank you. Oh, hello. All right. So now it's just a matter of layering, layer 1, layer 2 with some dimensionals. Right onto there. And then we'll do dimensionals again. I have to trim up nubbin time. Use those nubbins. I love that. Okay. It is. I think so too, Nora. It's such a cute, fun, bold, bright pop of color, especially today. Now, you could just leave like that if you wanted. Still super cute, right? But we're going to add that ribbon, and we're going to add some of these fun gems. Now, these gems sold out. Are they back? I haven't looked, but they are due back. So they should be back in fairly soon if they haven't already. Feels like we just keep getting more shipments all the time. So we're going to add those pretty bright pink ones. And you can sprinkle them wherever you want. Gems are very subjective. Put them where you want them. You don't have to worry about what's right and what's wrong. Oh, did it pass over? Snot dots. All right, we're going to use the bone fold. This is not a bone folder. This is my bow maker. And I think I want a decent sized bow. Okay, so let's go with this one. This ribbon is very fun. It's very iridescent, so it kind of really takes on a lot of different colors. Oh, I'm so glad that you joined me, Lana. It's been fun. It's work, to get ready to go live every day and have all the things prepared and all that good stuff, but it gets me stamping. So, and this all started because of COVID. I was like, I was in person, friends. I did not do much online. Maybe one class I had started in January of 2020. So we're going to add that ribbon right there with a good old snot dot and then just trim down. And so we were home and I'm like, oh, I'm losing my mind. So what do I do? And I learned how to go online and hang out. And so I would come online and do some weekly fun events. Okay, so there it is with the bow. Here it is with a knot. Dealer's choice. You can do whichever. The bow maker joy. So actually, this bow maker is very old. I don't know where I got it. I got it years and years ago when I first started stamping. But my friend Debbie, so Debbie, are you on with us this morning? Debbie Calandrelli, her bonus dad makes these. And so if you want one, she's local. Joy, she's just down in Hagerstown, Maryland. We can get in touch with her and get you a bow maker if you would want. So quick story on the bow maker. Some of you guys may have bought them from Eamon, her bonus dad. Eamon is legally blind. And so they keep him occupied by sending him to the wood shop and having him make bow makers. So if anyone else is interested, I can hook you up with Debbie for bow makers. Just know it is, it's not always perfect because he uses some different wood and that kind of stuff, but it still works the same. And if you don't have a bow maker, a fork works. If you guys ever seen the fork bow, actually using a eating utensil, a fork, you can do the same thing. The only thing with this is you can make them big, right? You can move these pegs around and make your bows different sizes. Sorry, I got off topic for a minute. Okay, so we started off with birthday. Now we're going to, no. We started off with thank yous. Now we're going to go to birthday. And this is a fun one. I kind of thought maybe this would be a little bit more of, kind of a masculine-ish one with the colors and then having a little Smoky Bear on there. So this is similar to the one I did earlier this week. It's just a different fold. So this is only a card base. And we've got our shaded spruce. Add a piece of the designer series paper to that. And technically, are these Christmas trees? I would say so. But where do the bears live? They're in the woods. And what are in the woods? Trees. So we'll add this to our card base. Perfect. A little bit of white for the inside. And then ahead of time, I did a stitched banner from the Stylish Shapes and some shaded spruce ink. Happiest of birthdays. And I am actually going to have it a little bit more to the right, okay? Because I'm going to trim off one of the edges. So now we're just going to either you can hand cut it if you want, just grab a pair of scissors, trim it down, or I'm just going to slice it here with my baby paper trimmer. We'll add some dimensionals to this. And I'm thinking, I did bring a piece of black. I was not sure if I had a piece of black for our bear. So I'm a Pennsylvania girl, and so we have got black bears here. And so that's what we're going to do. Good old Smokey. So if he's Smokey, he's the black bear. If he is Frosty, he's a white bear. That's how you know. All right, buddy. Let's get you on with some dimensionals. And I like the silhouette. I didn't stamp him and punch him, but you absolutely could if you had Berry Christmas. You could stamp him and punch him. So he's just taking a walk in the forest, getting ready to do what bears do in the woods, right? So now I'm going to take some of the green ones and add those. Now the green you don't really see. They don't really pop. And so I kind of thought maybe I would put them here. They're actually on this one. I don't know if you can see them or not because they kind of blend in a little bit. So I'm just going to add them up top here for a little bit more. You can visualize them a little bit. So there's card number 2. Oh, you can see there. You can in the light. You can see where they are. So they straight. I don't know. It's all right. I can fix it later. All right. Card number 3 is we're kind of sticking with generic right now. Is You Mean So Much to Me. And then we're going to switch over to the holiday vibe. So I've got some pool party here. Another piece of pool party and some of that designer series paper. That's the other side of the trees. So I'm just going to run a strip of adhesive down here and add a little bit of blueberry bushel. This is a color I don't get out very much, but I really do like this particular pattern. I like the color combo that they gave us. So it just adds a little pop of color there on this side. So we'll add that to our card base. Okay, there's a little bit sticking off there at the end, so I can trim that down pretty quick and easy. Some of our ribbon is going to go around the whole thing. I don't know if you can see how much, no, not with the light as much, how it's very shimmery. And when I have it on the pink, it looks totally different. And here it looks kind of greenish. And that probably doesn't translate here on the video, but trust me. Okay, so we'll just tack that around the back side. Yay, thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you're enjoying this, because I think a lot of us felt the same way, maybe, that it was a bright color combo, and we're kind of like, I don't know. Now, I told you I don't really like traditional Christmas. You know, I want to do something different than red and green, but these were a little bit bright for me. Now, I die cut this ahead of time. That is from Nested Essentials, my second favorite set of dies, and our Blueberry Bushel ink. Now, of course, with a lot of these, you have many choices of what color. So if you don't necessarily have Blueberry Bushel, you might have any of these to use. So you can really change in and out to suit whatever you have at home. Let's add some dimensionals for this one. And you're going to have to take my word for it on this little butterfly. So I don't have him at the moment. I'll give you guys a quiz, though. Do you know what die set that butterfly comes out of? I'm going to let you guys go on a scavenger hunt. So it's a set of dies. It is not a bundle. It's just a set of dies. Yeah, Sharon. Yeah, I can totally just send it right through Messenger here on Facebook. I can do that. There's a link. So I'll send that to you when I'm done here. So anyway, here he is up close. So it is still current. I'm giving you clues. It is still current. It is not in a catalog. It's an online exclusive. And I cut him out with Parakeet Party. Now I'm going to tell you that he's not going to go on this card right here, because Princess Becky has this die. So she is one of my die cutting helpers, Princess Patty and Princess Becky, because they work for the Stampin' Queen. So it's over at her house. So I don't have a butterfly on this one, but whoever wins, you will get your butterfly, because I will get it back. So let's add, I have some green on the butterfly, and then I have a couple green ones here, just kind of willy-nilly on our card base. It is not Gala Butterfly, Debbie, so you can guess again. I'm going to cut a little bit here and do a knot on this guy. And then we just trim down the excess. So when you guys get this class, you will have things die cut for you. So you'll have to cut your own paper, but you will have the cardstock. You will have these pieces die cut. We can never do any stamping. That's a Stampin' Up! Rule. But I will have these pieces and parts die cut, which is why my dies are over at Princess Becky's house. All right, so there we go. There's what are we on? Card number 3? Okay. All right, here we go. We're heading into the holiday season. So we're going to start off with Christmas. So there's our Christmas. Fluttering dies, no. Enchanted Butterfly, no. Now remember, it's an online exclusive. It's not in any catalog. It's only available. You can only see it in the online store. I got you guys stumped. I don't normally stump you guys. All right, so basic white. Then we have some shaded spruce, okay? So what I then do is I cut my designer series paper, and I cut it so that it will fit on the shaded spruce piece. And then I cut like an inch or an inch and a half or an inch and 3/4, whatever I feel like. I just make a slice down there and flip it over. So it gives you kind of the best of both worlds, right? So let's add this to our shaded spruce. Do these go? It looks like they can go either way, can't they? They're up and down. There's also, so there's this paper with these type of Christmas lights. These are the type of Christmas lights I have. And then the other one has the bulbs. Yes, there we are. Debbie's a winner. Ding, ding, ding. Designer Tags is where that die is from. I'll show it to you guys because it is it's one that I didn't realize we still had around. And I was like, ooh, where did you come from? Let me see if I have it. Hold, please. It's this set of dies. Remember that one? With all these big tags, and then of course there's a butterfly there. So that's where that butterfly came from. All right, we're going to add some of our ribbon here, and we're just covering up the seam. All right. Add some adhesive so it doesn't come off, and add that to our card base. Now we're going to do our stamping. Nested Essentials, again, one of my favorite dies. If you don't have them, you guys, you got to get them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, happy holidays. And I used this one yesterday in our Christmas tiding class. Make sure it's, yeah, I always want to make sure my stitches are going the right way. Uh-oh. Wipe it on your pants. All right. Double dimensionals on this one. I love a lot of, maybe, what, there they are. They're hiding. The scissors, they went hiding. Yeah, I like a lot of dimension on my dies. Then we'll add that to our shaded spruce piece. They just nest right in there so perfectly. There we be. All right, so this was the first card I made, and I was cool with it. I was like, all right, I'm digging this paper. All right, I see you. I see you, Merry Bold and Bright. I don't hate you. All right, couple pretties right here for some shimmer and shine. Okay, and then we will add a bow. Ooh, are we going to make it through? I might hold off. Yeah. Well, how many more cards do we have? Oh, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. All right, now this is a little different. So I don't use the bow maker on this one. I actually just slide my ribbon underneath and I tie a bow right onto that strip that we just made. Now, of course, you don't have to do a bow. You could always do a knot, not a problem. Not a problem, get it? It's a punny day in the studio. All right, then when you're doing bows, it takes some fuss, right? You just have to get those little bunny ears to kind of lay the right way and do what you want them to do and mess and fuss and all that good stuff. Okay, so then you can just trim that down. Yes, they do look like coffins. I saw some people do that over Halloween, especially the big one. The biggest die in this does look very coffin-like. And then the little skeletons from the Halloween fit right in there. Super, super cute. All right, there we are. Card number, I don't know, 4, I'm thinking. Feels like you guys are probably like, it feels like we've been here for hours, Jody. Move faster. Okay, so we had Halloween. No, we didn't. We had Christmas. Now it's time to do a little New Year's. And I don't normally send New Year's cards, but this one has the sentiment. And I'm like, maybe I will. It does happen to be my father's birthday, January 1st. So this would probably be a great card to send to him, right? So out of our Nested Essentials, we've got a black banner and crushed curry. We have the stylish shapes. Here are the stars designer paper, and there is the pretty rainbow on the other side. But we're going to cover that up for now and go with the stars. So we'll add that to basic black because I think black and yellow. Hello, this is not cut. Something happened. Okay, that's 5 by 3 3/4. What did I not do? I didn't cut it by 3 1/2. And there's adhesive on it. All right, hang on one sec. Hold, please, friends. All right, we just had to do a little extra trimming. Okay, there we are. Now another strip of ribbon across there. So this one, you can't tell, I don't think, but this is so yellow now. It was green on the green card, but it really picks up the yellow hints when it's on the yellow card. Wrap and tack. Oops, we'll add this to our card base. Now what I normally do for you guys is I put the dimensions in the description of this video. You will not find the dimensions for this class because it is a class. It's available for purchase. And so I don't put the descriptions in there because you have the ability to purchase the class, or you have the option to buy just the tutorial if you want. So don't look for the dimensions. They will not be in there, but the link to the class will be. So I've got some memento, and I'm really trying to make this nice and dark. So really getting some ink on there. And we'll stamp that on our circle. Perfect. Oh, we're running out of Pop-Tarts here. Whatever shall we do? I'll have to see if I can get some more. So we'll add this to our banner. To our card. Okay, I hope you guys are still with me. We have one more card because we have another holiday coming up after the new year. And a knot. Again, if you want to do a bow, do what you feel. I'm just going to knot it because I'm running out of ribbon. Now we'll add some of the white iridescent. I think looks really pretty with this black and yellow. Hello. Anybody see Bee Movie? Remember back in the day? That's when it was one of my kids' favorite movies. In fact, the farmer and I just watched it not too long ago. All right, so there are kind of the white, pinky, iridescent ones. So there we have New Year's. And our final holiday is going to be Valentine's Day. So like I said, this stamp set can just take you right literally throughout the year. It's got everything that you need. Melon Mambo. This is a color I have not used in quite some time. So like I said, this particular paper made me pull out some colors that I have not been playing with. Melon Mambo, Poppy Parade, Blueberry Bushel, Shaded Spruce, not ones that I grabbed really very recently. All right, so for this one, I have the basic white and I embossed that with the 3D basics. So I did the polka dot ones, and this side is the golf ball side. This side is the other side. So if you like the golf ball, use that one. But that's what I feel like it looks exactly like when you emboss these big polka dots. It looks just like a golf ball. And that may work for some of the people in your life that are golfers. Okay, so there we have that one. I did go through the year fast. It feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? It feels like the year does really, really fly by. So I have a piece of Poppy Parade, and then I have a piece of the designer series paper. So there's the one with the other type of Christmas bulbs. And I need to just trim some 1-inch strips. And then we're going to add that to the Poppy Parade piece and spread them out. So I kind of lay them on there just to get an idea. So I'm not tacking them down just yet, just for spacing. All right, so now I can actually add my strips. One thing I might suggest to you guys, if you're green glue lovers, green glue does, this is when you have these and you kind of need to get an idea for spacing and all that good stuff. Green glue does come in handy because you have a little bit of wiggle room with it. So you don't have to peel it off and attach it down again. Just as I say that, this piece wants to stick a little prematurely. So you can have, with this, you can have your stripes line up exact, or you can kind of offset them a bit if you want to. Mine are going to be offset just a bit, but you kind of don't really notice it very much with, it's because my top two are different than my bottom two. Is it going to bother me? It might. So, yep, this is what I got to do. I didn't pay attention to my tops and my bottoms. All right, make sure they're good and tied down there. Tuck them, smack them down. Add a little bit of ribbon. Where does this go here? Here we are. Now, when you're adding anything to these 3D folders, like this one in particular, use a lot of adhesive because it wants to come off very, very easily because this one is so lumpy bumpy. Okay, I always like to flip it over and really make sure it's good and stuck. And I flip it over so in case I have anything on my hands, I'm not going to smear any ink because you guys know how we get ink on our hands so easily. All right, Valentine's Day. On a little strip of basic white there. We were out of dimensionals, weren't we? Do I have any more? Yeah, I got a couple more here. Have I sold you on this paper yet? Do you guys love it? Where do I want this to go? I think it's going to go. I don't want it. Yeah. Let's hang it right there. Okay, then we'll take a little bit of ribbon, do another knot. And then we need to punch out some hearts. So yes, friends, we have a new heart punch coming. Some of you already may have it if you're going to On Stage tomorrow. Oh, Joan bought 2 packs. She loves the Merry Bold and Bright. Okay, so we have a little Flirty Flamingo, a little Poppy Parade. And here is our upcoming punch. Can you see it without some glare? There we are. So this is an upcoming bundle called Be Mine. And it makes little bees and little hearts. So we're going to do a little baby heart here and a bigger heart. So this heart is also the bee's wings. So how about that? So see how that could go on the bee like it's his wings? Yay. All righty. So now I want some little bitty dimensionals here. Just going to put them right on the top of the heart. And then the little one I can put on with a snot dot, maybe. Yeah, here's some. So we'll just add him there. Cute, right? And then finally, we're going to finish it up with the red or poppy-ish colored dots. And that, my friends, is your throughout the year class. All the way from Valentine's Day, New Year's, Christmas, thinking of you, birthday. Thank you. This is a big class, right, guys? Big class. This is a 12-card class. So information will be in the description, so you can pull that up. The All About Autumn class ends on Sunday, so there's information on that too. Save money on the All About Autumn class with promo code GRATITUDE. Okay, just a quick reminder in case you're new and didn't see, we have got these cards. That is all part of our gratitude class, All About Autumn. Okay, so everything in there plus the gems and half a pack of the autumn paper. Okay, so you're going to get everything that you need for that class. Promo code GRATITUDE to save $5 on that class. Now, I did promise you guys a couple of sneak peeks, didn't I? So let's see what else I've got here. Make some room. Okay, so I am going to share some of the All About Autumn cards that I've done recently. These cards, this is what I was planning on doing. And then that paper kept selling out. And so I was like, you know what? I don't know if I can do a class on this if they can't even get the paper. And so I kind of went in a different direction, but I want to show you what I made playing with this All About Autumn paper, which you're going to get in that class, half a pack. So here's a fun fold. I just love that paper. I think it's gorgeous. Here's another one, kind of a different fun fold. This one is actually made for my daughter because she is in grad school. Okay, so there's that fun fold there. Then I kind of did some simple. Okay, it's very simple. This paper makes those quick and simple cards. Just let that paper do the work. A fractured card. And then here's one with some different colors, the pink, the moody mauve. And then let me share this one. This is a Lisa Curcio card. So this is definitely a fun fold here using the All About Autumn leaves. So we take that belly band off and then look at what happens. Holy, look at that. Amazing. All right, so I wanted to share those with you. And then a sneak peek, we say. All right, so I told you we're using the polar bears for my Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. Okay, so that is open now. You need to register for that class, either in person or to go. And here are the cards that we're going to create for our Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. So I told you we were using Berry Christmas. So you'll get everything that you need to make these cards. Now remember, I can't stamp them. Okay, so you guys will do your own stamping. There's Mr. Polar Bear, good old Frosty. And then this one. Now there's a fifth one that I'm working on. Okay, but it's going to be kind of a version of what we did yesterday. So still using the sentiment, but we're going to use that embossing folder, but that's being created. It will not be this one because I don't have enough of that designer paper, that white core paper. Okay, so we did this class yesterday, this card yesterday. So you can check Gratitude Week Day 4 if you want to see how that works, but it will be similar to that. So that is the sneaky peeky of my Berry Christmas class. Okay. That's what I have for you guys today. I'm so sorry that this is our last day. So sad. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're catching the replay, just mark replay. Don't forget. Oh, I forget our prize. So today's prize is going to be the Bold and Bright Memories and More. So this is today's daily prize. So all you need to do is like, love, comment, or share. If you share, you get an extra ticket into the drawing. And then I'm giving away all of my projects from this week are going to go to a lucky winner. So I'm probably going to announce them tomorrow. I think that gives people time to still go back and rewatch, do their commenting and all that good stuff. So let's see what the prizes are. What all did we have? We have this one. We had our Memento ink pad. We had a Stampin' Seal Plus. We had some of this cool twine ribbon, and then of course the distress tile. So these are the prizes that are going to need to go to a new home. So hopefully one of you guys will be lucky. So stop back tomorrow and I will announce the winners. Okay, friends, thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to follow my Facebook page or subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm on YouTube Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Okay, so once you like or follow or subscribe, look for the little bell, hit that, and you can change your notifications. So when I am on, it will tell you. All right, you guys, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Happy Veterans Day. I believe Veterans Day is tomorrow. Schools, I think, are off around here today. So happy Veterans Day to any of you out there who are vets or married to vets or have vets in your family. We appreciate that so very much. All right, friends, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back here on YouTube Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone.